Hello everyone, it's pt1 and I'm making another VOD. This I just pulled out of the request a shoutcast section and looks like it's going to be quite a good game. So we'll see. Anyway, as you can probably hear, my voice, well not my voice, my microphone, the recording level has been fixed. So now my voice should be nice and clear and fairly loud, but not all staticky and disgusting and horrible like my last one was, so sorry about that. Also, I'm going to try and not say or which I just did, throughout this VOD, but I'm almost definitely going to fail since it's unconscious and I can't really help it. But, you know, I'm going to try and see what happens. I doubt I'll manage. So, back to the match. This is on Red Zone Rampage, and it's between Mario, who is playing as Yellow GDI in the bottom right, Deathline, who's playing as Green Screen in the bottom left, and against them on Team 2 there's Oxa, who's playing as Blue GDI in the top left, and Jax, who's playing as Cyan GDI in the top right. So, let's get started. One other thing to note is, as the more observant of you will have noticed, my mouse is the wrong color, and this is courtesy of MOTM, I think, or Motum, or MOTM. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but basically I'm just going to say MOTM, and she, again I'm not sure, has redesigned, well, I'm getting a little bit of lag for some reason. Anyway, they've redesigned the cursors, and the one which you're seeing now isn't actually theirs. I've tweaked it a little bit because I decided I preferred red instead of blue, but they're available for download in the general discussion section, so you guys should definitely check that out because it's epic. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. So, we see Jax doing some light scouting with the rifleman squad, and it looks like that, what's his name, Mario, has gone for jewel refineries and has sold one off. It's a standard build for this map with a crane. And then Death has gone for just a single refinery and followed by a power plant. Oxa has gone also for dual refineries, placing their crane in their allies' base. And Jax has gone for a fast war factory build with no crane, and has now put up a barracks, and we are going to see some APC engineers, and here we just see more scouting going on. So Jax also managed to foxhole, whoops, that was weird, nearby, so that will probably help. And so we shall watch this APC engineer move in and see what, if anything, it will capture. It looks like Mario has noticed this, and he's got a bunch of rocket squads, or maybe he was just going for rocket squads in the first place. And we see a watchtower pop up, so it doesn't look like this APC engineer is going to be able to capture anything, but it may get this refinery if it's fast enough, will it? That's a very, very slow cap from that engineer, but it did manage, and the second one moves in, but it's going to get owned by rockets by the looks of it. Yes, the second one does go down, and quite wisely, Jax decides to pull back the third one before it gets eaten up by all these missile squads. However, he did manage to get one refinery, so I suppose that's alright. But still not cost effective. So, here we see two APCs with nothing. Oh, so they are coming back here to pick up an engineer. That is weird-ass barracks placement. Oxa, I'm not sure what you were going for here, apart from maybe to hide the engineers from line of sight. We see a beacon over here because Seekers are moving in from Deathline to harass some of Jax's harvesters. And they're probably going to do quite a good job because Jax put quite a bit of money into 3 APC engineers and doesn't have many units. And his teammate is also pushing in, so Mario is helping him with a bunch of rocket squads, and it's always nice, especially on Red Zone Rampage, with such easy access across the map, to see people doing double, like two-pronged attacks and things like that. So this is a very nice play from Team 1, I think it is. Yes, it is Team 1. So that is very, very nice play from Team 1. And we see an APC engineer from Oxa going somewhere. It has been spotted by this watchtower. I'm going to go back to the action over here, where Jax has managed to pop out a couple of Orcas, which are owning those Seekers, and he also has a bunch of rocket squads out. However, he is still being pressured by these missile squads here, and this APC engineer is moving in. And a second APC engineer has moved in to try, and it looks like it tried to take the drone platform, but failed. However, we may see a tier 3 capture here. Come on, evacuate. Okay, the engineer evacuates, gets completely owned, but Deathline sells off his tier 3 anyway after the engineer died, so that's a little bit of a fail. Nervous finger on the cell, but you know, meh. So here we see a ferocious battle raging between watchtowers and... Woo! That's not what I wanted to do, I hit the minimap by mistake. So we see a battle raging between watchtowers and predator tanks. I think we know who will win that, and it looks like Jax is about to lose his construction yard. Even though he does have Orcas and missile squads defending his base, he has his construction yard has just gone down, and he is in big trouble because he didn't build a crane. He went fast war factory, and he doesn't have a war factory anymore either. So all he can do is use these two refineries and this one to spam missile squads and Orcas. So he's out pretty much immediately from this game, which is going to put Oxa in somewhat of a precarious position here. So very nice teamwork from Team 1, taking down one of their opponents early. And no idea what that Grenadier squad was doing. So here we see some Orcas flying across the field, and we see the first clash of the game on the left side of the map, and it looks like a Skrin infantry push augmented by a couple of Devourers has been pushed back temporarily. Where did those Orcas go? Orcas, where are you? Okay, I can't even see them on the minimap, they've just disappeared.